Alright guys, so this is going to be the second video here. We went back last night after I shot that first video, and we gave all that primer a once over and got that all black, and then went back and did another second coat over the door here. The entire door had some touch up to do on the roof, which we just sanded that down with 1000 really good. Went over it again with 1500 before we laid that second base. So we got the second base on the door and the second base on the fender done. You could already see the difference in the fender from, between the other video here. And that's even without a wet sand or a buff. That's just with the orange peel still in it. We're gonna go back and get that here. I was actually working on the bed of the truck today. Got the second base coat on that already finished, so I went back over with 1000 grit, and this is the second rundown with 1500. I haven't quite done the top yet. You can see how the orange peel was on the top there. Let's see if I can block some of this light. Alright, but I'm sure it looks kind of dull. I had to go back and redo around the lights as well. I gotta wait to go back and wet sand that again though. I actually went too close to the edges and burned off the paint on the corner, so I had to give it another coat and burned off some of the paint over the Bondo too. I had a high spot I had to fix, so we got that done. So now it does look pretty rough. I know the top looks shiny compared to the bottom. You can almost see myself in it, but it's still a little bit off there. But if I throw some water over this, you'll see exactly what it's going to look like once it's clear coated. So here, hang on one second. I'll throw some water over that. So as soon as the water hits it, you can see how quick that shine pops. So we can get off that glare. Well, you can already see with water on it, it's twice as shiny as the top up here. Get a better shot of it this way. You can see if you follow the cooler up, you see how walleyed, or I guess they call it orange peeled, the top part is compared to the bottom here. It's almost like glass at this point. So that's what it's going to look like once the clear coat's over it. I got some airbrushing to do and stuff before that, but it looks like the bed's almost done here. So we're going to go back one more time, and then we're going to wet sand all this just like we're doing on the bed with that 1500, and then a quick once over with 2000, and then that'll be ready for gloss. Point I wanted to make in this video here is a lot of people use dish soap or whatever it is they want to use in their wet sanding process to help the block glide a little bit better, but if you use the wrong type of dish soap, it leaves some, can leave any type of crap on your paint. So I actually had to go back and resand all these. You can actually see there's some fish eyes. There's one there, another one there where it actually rejected the paint and ran. So we're gonna have to go back and fix that. You can see that the fish eye or the orange peel on that is really bad in most areas. So we're gonna have to go back and do it again. The top came out pretty clean without the wet sand. So there's just a couple areas on the front fender here that we're going to have to go back and do, like right there where the ladder would be. You can kind of see it wave. Right there on the split. And then this is already wet sanded. That's already got its, it actually needs another coat. I'll probably put 2 more on it just because I sanded through to the primer in some spots. So I'll put 2 more coats on that just to make sure I don't sand through to the primer again. And then this is what the bed looked like on the other side before. You can barely see in it, as you can tell. I'm just going to walk around back to the other side again here so you can see the difference. You can actually see all the way down the block. Alright, well, I'll catch up with you guys in the next video. I'm going to get back to wet sanding all this. So once everything's wet sanded and done here, we'll jump into the airbrushing part of it. If you guys have any questions about the process or what I used as far as paint or paper or materials, anything like that, just hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching.